tip number 4, which is your expected fees and payments when it comes to renting an apartment.
In New York, you are expected to put down your first month's rent and also a security deposit that is typically equal to 1 month's rent. So let's say you have a $5,000 apartment, first month's rent is going to be $5,000. A security deposit equal to the first month's rent is also going to be $5,000. So that's $10,000 right there. You might also have to pay a broker's fee. They range from 1 month fee all the way up to 15% fee. And that 15% is on the annual rent. Now, the fee comes along when the landlord of a building isn't willing to pay the agent. So the agent is collecting their fee directly from the client. So if you're in that case, right, you have the $5,000 for the first month, $5,000 for security, $5,000 for the agent. If you need to use a guarantor, you might have to pay another $5,000 out of pocket. However, if you're using a personal guarantor, that $5,000 is no longer there. Let's say you have an apartment with no fee, then you'll only have to put down first month's rent and 1 month security deposit. And would you like to touch on no fee apartments really quick?
Yeah, New York has a lot of what they call no fee apartments. If you're using any of the websites that we mentioned at the beginning of the video, then you will see as you're looking that some of them say no fee by the address of the building. And that means that the landlord is paying the agent the fee. So in those cases, you might notice that maybe the rent's a little higher than in other no fee apartments, but that's just to make up for that. But it's what he said. When you find a no fee apartment, that just means that the landlord's paying the agent, so you won't have any broker fees out of pocket.
Some of the fees that you should be aware of outside of the ones that we just mentioned are application fees. Application fees are $20. That's standard in New York City. It's actually illegal to charge more for an application. So if you encounter that, make sure you call them out. The $20 goes for each applicant. So let's say it's 2 adults applying for the family. It's going to be $20, $40. Let's say they're using a guarantor. The guarantor also has to put down $20 for their application.
Minors don't have to pay for applications.
Correct.
But you will fill out some sort of like occupant part of the application when you do have kids. But they should not have to pay for an application.
Correct. Also, you might encounter some buildings that, let's say they are co-ops or condos. You might run into some sort of like board approval fee or like a board processing fee or like an amenities fee. Those are all things that are on a case-by-case basis. When you're dealing with condos directly and when you're dealing with co-ops directly, the landlords are the ones that kind of that one particular unit, just the one, they are the ones that kind of put the rules on what kind of fees they're going to collect along with their agent. So make sure you guys are aware of that.